Okay, this is my review of the Modern War set 211, and it's the M1025 Humvee, and it's by a brand called Decool, and they're from China. What can I say really? I think the minifigures are brilliant. So you get two minifigures with it. The armaments they come with 2 sidearms, so automatic pistols, and one comes with a machine gun. The other one doesn't come with a main gun because he's meant to be operating the gun on main armament on top of the vehicle itself. So you get two minifigures, like I say, printed front and back, and really quite sturdy. The heads do come off with the helmet sometimes. It's not a big deal, but if you want to try and swap stuff around, it's a bit of a pain. Saying that, the legs are nice and tight, so you can make them walk and stuff like that. You know, a lot loose like a lot of the other figures from China. And the hands are all okay, or rotate and things like that. Right, so that's the minifigs. Right, onto the vehicle itself. Absolute disaster really, because the parts don't clutch very well. So you've got on the front here, you've got with the bonnet that opens, you've got like a 2x8 at the front, just there. Now the piece that the set comes with is just useless. All the bits just fall off, none of it clutches. I think there's some other reviews I've seen that say the same thing about that. I've swapped that front part out for a Lego part, and just doing that has made a complete difference. So now you can actually open the bonnet without the bonnet falling off. The bonnet actually moves. Some other complaints. The windscreen. I've had to do a mod because the windscreen comes like this. And if you set it up the way they want you to set it up, I don't know if you can see there, but you've got an indent there for that one, and that one hasn't got an indent. It just looks rubbish. It looks absolute pants. So I've swapped that with these two here. So these are again Lego pieces, and how I've had to make these up. Get that off. I'll show you how I did it. So one of those, so normal Lego window, 2 clear 1x2 on the side, then that will take that. So that's same for both sides. So that fits together like that. I've had to swap a piece out in here. So where that had a smooth tile, I've now put a studded brick. And now that will fit in. There you go. There you go. So that fits in. It's not brilliant, but when the bonnet's shut, this bonnet holds it, it doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better than the bricks it came with. So I don't know if that was a mistake. They've sent me two, I don't know what you call these, two right bricks, and it should be a left and a right. But it's not good, and it just makes the set look rubbish. Right, what I've also done to change it to make it look better, this rotating turret on the top, everything is smooth brick. It's been smoothed off with tiles. Apart from this, look at the instructions. Okay. If you see here, all the studs are clearly on display. Now, when you've got all these smooth tiles and you've got the studs showing, it just looks awful. So all I've done is put a couple of tiles there. I put these things on as well, because if you look at any of the Humvee main armaments, they all seem to have some armour on it, so they look quite nice on top. So it actually makes the set look nicer. So those are the problems I've got with it. So I've had to swap the bonnet out, I've had to swap the windscreen out, and I made the top turret look a bit nicer, just by adding some smooth tiles. Good points are the tan bricks are the same colour as the Lego tan bricks. So if you do add any parts like I have, you know it's going to not stand out and look awful. Other good points are that the doors open. It's pretty cool. All 4 doors. And there is space inside for 4 minifigs. We're using the jumper bricks, which is really quite clever. And I'll start using that building technique from now on, because it does work really well. So you can get 2 figures side by side on a 6 plate. Also, obviously the turret rotates. Also the boot opens. So the boot opens there, so you've got storage for munitions or whatever. So that's Decool set. Also the tyres, the wheels are a little bit too big, so sometimes they are fouled by the mud guards. So sometimes it doesn't roll too well, it does stick a little bit. See, there's an awful lot of play there in the axles. But it's okay. I mean, for what I paid for it, which I paid about $8 for it from AliExpress, you know, it arrived there on time. Apart from these few little niggles, I'm really quite happy with it. I mean, it was either that I was going to get the Brickmania Humvee, and you're looking at 60 quid for that. 60, 70 quid by paid delivery. And for $8, that's including delivery, I've got something fairly similar, which, okay, I've had to look mod in certain places, but it's quite a cool vehicle. And it's got some really nice elements, obviously with the improvements. I mean, obviously the windscreen's not great, but it still looks good. And obviously with the minifigs, I mean, again, the Brick Arms minifigs, you can pay $8 just for the minifigs. For the way I look at it, I've got it all in for $8. And really happy. I mean, the instructions are really quite clear to follow. Very much like Lego. I mean, they have made a mistake with the instructions, but they have sent another sheet to show you what's wrong and how to put it right. It's really quite easy to follow. And you did get quite a few pieces left over. So with the pieces left over, I was able to fill in some of the bits that they've left out. So there was like a space there, so I put a 1x4 tile in, things like that, just to make it look a bit neater and finish it off. Oh, there you go, look. Absolutely brilliant. Even with the Lego piece, it's not ideal. But if it's just sitting static on a shelf, I wouldn't recommend this kit for children, because it literally fall apart. There's just no point whatsoever at all.